wander off somewhere and do something stupid and my people to waste the time unloading them. My panthers can deal with this, right? It's one of those things where as long as it's on the ground, my panthers can unload it. I mean, carry it, whatever. They'll get it to where they need it to be. Yeah, I accidentally did that. But that's okay, that shit's indoors, so that's not going to deteriorate as bad. This guy, though, when he gets through here, we'll get you to drop your stuff. Like, I could drop it in there. If it had food, it would hold it longer. I just wanted to get a little bit further out. What are you doing, girl? Okay, cool. That was really weird. For some reason, as soon as it got in here, they acted like that. Like, as if it was, like, unhinged, even though they weren't there. I love how my animal's already hauling drugs somewhere. Where are you taking that? Okay. It concerns me whenever I have one of my animals take something somewhere and then stop. But yes, now that we have drugs back in the colony, I can only imagine my creatures are gonna go absolutely ripping mad. My people probably, to go over and use it. Oh yeah, a couple of my drills got put in here. That's fine. Okay, if they're not gonna get used... Well, they are set to be used down here. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. And back to classic RimWorld streams where, like, I legitimately spend a good portion of my night trying not to sneeze. Although, hopefully soon, because I've got the Steam Deck thing, the Stream Deck, you know, the buttony thingy. I haven't set it up yet because I'm waiting for the microphone stand to come. But hopefully I'll be able to have, like, buttons where I can fucking mute and shit instead of potentially, like, sneezing on the microphone. So I'll be able to do something quickly enough to, like, I don't know, get away with, like, silence briefly. Because, I don't know, I need to sneeze pretty often during my streams. Like, it's actually pretty consistent. Perhaps due to exhaustion, that's probably fine. I don't know what you were doing, but a whole bunch of people that are chilling now. Where are my two new prisoners? McPherson, can you head off and do something else? I only see one here. Where's the other dude that's getting carried up? Did he get away? I don't think he got away. Like, he might have. Like, I'm pretty sure that they picked him up. It was the dude in a red outfit. McJolly was carrying one. They could be taking it over to here. Imagine if I lost my other prisoner. It was, Zamora, wasn't it? Zamora... No, Zamora was the one that was in and around here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go looking for where they are. We need to be reduced resistance. Okay. Where is this Zamora dude? Because I picked you up... I'm pretty sure I took you inside. I don't see the different color name anywhere. Alright. Let me have a quick look. I'm keeping it paused for a minute because I want to know where the fuck this bastard went. I have to roll back to the fucking caravan arriving. I will. Ain't nothing we lost there. There's McPherson there. Have you got the... Who's behind you? No, it's just a red lamp. Okay, McPherson's down here, so you were moving pretty fast. Who grabbed the other one? Where the fuck did they go? Okay, I've legitimately lost them. Hold on. There is one quick way to find out. Hold on. Quickish way. That is me to just find out in here if I've got a prisoner. Once I eventually get down to prisoner. They're in here somewhere. Okay, so they're in my in my base. But where? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I don't have a specialized, like, individual bed for a prisoner. And they are marked as a prisoner, which means they're in here somewhere. My doors are fine. I've got 2 people in here. Where the hell did they take you? I'm genuinely perplexed by this, because somebody's either carrying somebody. Hold on. Let's see if anybody's marked up as carrying somebody at the moment. There. Okay. Where? I've got you marked up now. Where is the person? Oh, sweet Jesus. You're on my map somewhere. I'm gonna let them move. Oh, there. Fucking hell. Corpsey, mate. Jesus Christ, you're a fucking camo. This guy is a friggin' chameleon. It's just... I lost the whole last prisoner because he's apparently able to full-ass blend in my colony already, as he is. I guess he belongs here if that's the case, but goddamn. I have never been so baffled by the location of where a prisoner is before. Usually they are either here or they're not, but yeah. But one of the fastest way, if you're not sure where the fuck your person is, usually most people do not have this many fucking people, okay? So most people don't really lose their people. But yes, if you're ever lost and you want to find where your people are, smack down some random ass caravan and let's like bring it back up and check for where the fucking people are, because Jesus Christ. That's usually what I do. That's also how I count my colonists, although a genuine heads up, if you're going to count your colonists by doing a caravan load up, be aware that it will not select anybody that's currently wandering or in a mental state, or any kind of like what do you call it? Anybody that's like saying that they're leaving or whatever, it will automatically not select them. It also doesn't always select people that are critically down that can't walk. So just be aware of that. And the only way to find out is if you look at somebody and they've got like whatever the lightning bolt is to say that they're having a break, whatever. That's the only way. And obviously with this many people, you might be like, how the fuck? And yeah, that's genuinely how the fuck is you set up a caravan and it lights up everybody, and it's the ones that don't light up. That's how you count it at this scale. Also, Azul has come to join us, so I need to pat her. There we go. Alright, Azul's been patted. I'm gonna have some of my drink. But yeah, all of my shit should be back now. I don't know if we had much in the way of components from that, because that was a tack one. We should have heaps of like random furniture, and like we should have a lot of wood actually from that caravan, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure I loaded that one up with like a shit ton of wood, which is good because there's a lot of fireplaces, but more importantly I have fueled stoves in here and I want them to be getting fueled, so that's important. But yeah, the couple of these machines can't make... Oh, holy shit, they're capping things here. That's the same thing. Packaged survival meals? Yes, same thing. Okay, I was gonna say, holy crap. Okay, if that's the case, maybe I don't have simple meals on this one. Okay, let's fix that up. I was gonna say, if I'm doubling up something like that, it normally means I've missed one. But yeah, apparently we've got already 3,000 pemmican meals and 2,000 packaged survival meals, which is great. Let's try to get up to 2,000. Oh shit, they've already got simple meals up to 2,000. That's okay though, because they're going to start making the vegetarian and the carnivore meals. So if they could keep that around like 2,000, one of these has got to be, oh, what do you call it? The kibble is on one of these. They're almost hitting that. One of these benches up in the corner, I'm pretty sure I had forever on this one. They can always cook on this one, so they can overcap it. I think I've got 2 benches that have forever. Pretty sure. Maybe just the one. Maybe I fixed up the other one. But yeah, I don't mind having one tucked up in the corner that people can do shit on forever. But the rest of them, they've all got limits and stuff. And I like the fact that they're starting to hit those limits and starting to make other stuff. Mind you, some of my other benches in here I think are up to like 3,000 or 4,000 or something like that. Like this one I think should be higher. Yeah, 3,000. So they should make it up to about 3,000 and then be forced to make other meals. But I don't really mind if they do make like a few thousand, because my people need to eat. Is that construction classified as being in the way? Not yet. I don't want to take these down yet, because until they're actually built, I do need stuff producing power in here. I can't put one up there. The only thing I can do is I can extend these out further forwards. So once this is fully built, I could build one that hopefully overlaps like up here somewhere, going towards the water. That's what I worked out earlier, is I can have 2 rows of solar and I can have 2 rows of what are they, wind turbines. As opposed to this side, I've got just the 2 rows of solar most of the way through, and that's working great and shit. Hello, I'm gonna kill you. Except for obviously when I get attacks over here, and what I wanted to do on this side is I wanted to condense my turrets by 1 square up in both directions. Just to try to get more turrets on this side. So it's classified as having more like ability to attack and shit, hopefully. The other thing I could have done is potentially put a turret back like here. But that's not the greatest idea. The other thing I could do is I could also strip down 1 whole layer of solar off this side and throw that onto the other side, since I do have so much more space over here. Except that that's already built over there. So, also all my gardeners are out at the moment, which is great. I love this when they're out and about. It's lovely. Alright, the other thing too is I've got to remember to actually put some guns and shit on people. I feel like there's some people around the place that don't have guns. So what did you have? Just shooting? Artistic? The fuck's up, Phoenix? Coming up here or not? Come here. I've already got a solar on my chair, but Phoenix is howling at me. There he goes. Yeah, you can sit on the chair. You can't climb on me. Alright, I've got all the cats now. Collection is complete. What is it? I know, it's like Pokemon. It's got to collect them all. Anyway, Phoenix is like, I've been patted, now I need to go back out on patrol. But yeah, most of these guys weren't that great, I'm pretty sure. There was just like a little bit of plants. I think the problem I had was they were limited by loyals and super loyals and shit, so I couldn't take all of them, which was really frustrating. But it's fine. We've got them now, so we'll do stuff with that. How was I doing down here? I am making components. How are we going with this? Got 2. These should get built pretty fast because they're right next to where the components are going to get used. My hope is that they will, I'm guessing with the amount of light that I've got combined with the floor, eventually if I could put in a few more statues, make this place look really nice, and people will be like, oh my god, I want to work in here all the time. At the moment it's a bit of a shithole, so I don't really want to be here. Mind you, these bastards aren't making it any cleaner. Actively not making it any cleaner, but by allowing them back into the base, they have definitely helped a lot with like hauling shit around. The only problem is I now have a fucking dedicated team of people walking around cleaning up after them, which is a bit of a shame, but I do have a lot of people that are like basically, oh, come back here. I have a lot of people that are lined up for hauling. If I get enough animals again, I'll probably move that back down to all 2s for the most part. I've never taken it down to 3s because I always want hauling to be a relative priority in amongst the base, even though it's like at the end of the line and stuff. But still, ideally cleaning is more important for most of my colonists, to do some level of cleaning to keep this place like okay, because it's not like the animals can do that. I just kind of wish that they'd stop passively fucking around walking between areas. That's the only thing I wish that they'd stop doing. Now, I was putting lights in here. Well, we're working on it. So, we got all the lights and shit through here, mostly. Are they just out of power? Why? What's going on with the power grid here? I guess it's nighttime, so not much I could do about power at night. But yeah, the bottom half of the map has substantially good power. I don't have to worry about that, right? As long as they have this amount of give or take, whatever, they're fine. I actually do think I could probably veto this section of solar, because with this, like, it does make an opening here as well, so it's a good little battleground, hopefully. I'd rather fight here, potentially waste like the geothermal and stuff, not waste the extra solar and stuff that we don't need built anyway in that spot. But because I've got the power grid on the top half and the bottom half are separate to each other, the top half isn't getting enough power because of all these various like benches and all the various lights and shit that I've got up here, plus the grow rooms too. Don't forget we got all the big grow rooms on the top, whereas the bottom only has one and a little smeck of, like, a few. It's got a little bit, right? It's not a lot. Not compared to the top half where we've got like 2, 3 big grow rooms, plus these 4. These are often overlooked because they're like in the middle of all the greenery anyway. So then we've got like these other ones which are about the same size anyway. So there's a lot of grow room area. And there's not much I could do about that for power because I've only really got one up here. And the rest of it's just the solar that I'm building. So eventually I will make more of these. I'll put them out the front bit. So as much as I can. I don't remember if... I literally don't remember because it's been a long time since I've needed so much power in my base. But I cannot remember if I can have this bomb bit back here overlapping that, or if I have to take it all the way forwards. Like, I can literally just find out by, like, if they would build one here. I think it's about there. Oh. It's off center, but that could give me the answer that I want, okay, about this whole situation. I know it's off center, pisses me off too, but if it works and those two aren't impacted and I can have them that close, I'll do that. The only problem I've got is that's really close. I didn't really think about that. It's fine. If that's the case, what is the lineup for that line? There's a lot of space going down forwards. If I don't build that there, if I was to build that out by, like, make it in line with something for starters, because that'd be nice. If I was to take it up by, say, one more, right? Take it up to about there. Or even, let's go lavish with this and push it all the way to the water's edge, okay? Fuck that off. Alright, I would need a lot of, like, little steel lines going here. The only reason why I want that is because I think this is all straight line down here, clear to go. There's only a little bit of grow area cut off, right? And I know that it means that I can't put, like, a third one out beyond it. I could for down here if I wanted to, but if it's not a problem with overlapping, which hopefully it won't be, and it's far enough away from those, and I could potentially get a bit more solar behind its butt, like that, and that's kind of still in the blast radius though, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, there's that. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, if I moved it, if I move this forwards by even just one more, which means I wouldn't get a lot of this top half, but I would get a bit, I could definitely add in the extra solar without it hopefully hitting that as much. It's just that I have a bit of wasted space through here. I feel like, mind you, I could definitely put a shit ton of solar in front of it, so there's the thing. Okay, let's try that again. So just one more forwards like that. Should be far enough away. Shouldn't really... I actually think that's not... Yeah, that's not even impacting that. So that doesn't answer my fucking question. But this would be where, like, the next fucking row of solar would go. Fucking, sorry, wind turbines would go. We'd have that, and we'd have that, and we'd have maybe a third layer of solar going here. So if I was to just cram that, like, here, so it's not in the way of that. But if I was to just leave that pause so I don't build that later. Okay, so if that's like the next kind of like layout to go down, we can definitely maximize a lot of the fucking energy production up here. And yes, this is a lot. This is a lot. But mind you, I also don't have it across the top or the bottom. And the bottom has, come on, the bottom's got like fucking 3 of these things. It's a little OP on the bottom half of my base to have 3 geothermals plus solar. I don't even have wind turbines down here. It doesn't even need it. That's how fucking tank it's going, right? But it's enough that I can power my turrets during the daytime. I'm very susceptible to nighttime battles, to be honest. But yeah, I could definitely take a daytime battle. Most of my turrets online. My energy is not draining even at night. I'm thinking it's like connectivity or something to that, because like, holy shit. Oh, I got a new recruit. You Baxia. I'm just gonna call him Baxia. I'm pretty sure I said that the other week, but dude's walking around naked because he doesn't like his little fucking, I don't know, tribal shit. But he'll go find something good. We've got lots of clothing at the moment. We have so much available. I need to call for a trader, or I need to throw this at a trader. I don't give a shit which. But yeah, I could definitely trade for some components, some clothes for some components. But yeah, what are you? You're a daytimer, right? Yeah. All right. When you get yourself a weapon, what do you call it? Clothing. I want you to grab this normal steel thing on top of it. That's not the button apparently, but that's fine. He's going to do it anyway. I think he dropped his outfit. Yeah. He dropped his outfit out here, but somebody will bring it out anyway, and he'll find himself clothes in a second. He'll be fine. I was going to say, I mix up the addition thing all the fucking time to like make them pick up stuff. But yeah, no drugs. What's your schedule looking like, mate? Hold on. Oh, you're a daytimer anyway, so looking like a daytime schedule to me. What I'm thinking. What? Oh man. You know, I was actually really hoping to get the photos of like all the food and shit into Discord before stream, so that like, I don't know, I could like, not that I haven't already like mentioned or talked about my food and stuff, but like just to, I don't know, have a conversational point for like hearing about what everybody else got up to. I know, was it Beza? Kept like fucking up with their food. As well as getting on to death, hold on. Yeah, who was it that was having trouble getting a photo of food? Yeah, Beza. I thought it was really funny because they're like, oh, missed out on getting a photo of like their Christmas food, and I'm like, don't worry about it, because like, Phoenix, get out of there. Because yeah, they said that like they have like the meal sort of thing all week long or whatever, so they had like multiple chances to like get the photo and stuff, or like take a photo. Phoenix, get out of there. Yeah, I asked you twice. What are you doing? Alright, he's going off to scream down the hallway. That's fine. He's gonna get his catharsis out. Anywho, I understand, like, you know, when you're in the mode and you're not used to like taking a photo and stuff like that, like there was also the conversation was that all the different kinds of foods that everybody sort of eats, and like what our Christmases and all that sort of stuff just look like and whatever. And yeah, I was kind of keen to see what some other people sort of have and eat and do and stuff like that for around that time, even if they do or don't celebrate or celebrate other stuff and whatever, you know. I just like seeing it. And so yeah, I thought it was hilarious that it just reminded me of Grimm. They got the food and ate it, and then thought about the photo after they'd finished eating it, and then did it again. It reminded me so much of Grimm, because Grimm always used to do that. Grimm would make like the most interesting sounding food, and I genuinely wanted to see it, because I'm like, I couldn't put a picture of it in my head kind of thing. I couldn't figure out like what it would look like the way he was describing it. And I was always like so keen to like see what like Grimm makes and stuff like that, because it's always like, what do you call it, like it's not like the home cooked thing. It is home cooked, but it's like I don't know, just real fucking Australian cooking kind of thing is what I sort of feel like it feels like. And I'm like, I'm so keen to like see some people's like food and stuff whenever I see and hear about stuff like that, because yeah, it's just like, I don't know, has like a normal household vibe about it kind of thing. Like it's not prepared for anything, like it's not prepared for like social media or anything like that, you know. That's what I kind of mean. It's hard to put into words because I don't know what the words are to like describe the thing, but yeah, I don't know, it was just like, it reminded me of that. I couldn't help but like laugh when I heard that like they'd already eaten like their whole meal and stuff. So like, it's just 100% reminded me of Grim. I kind of want that to actually be there. I'll steal this one out of here. I don't think I need it in the dining room. I think we've got 3 for 3 here. Got 3 in the center. I can't put any on the sides. I'm fancying the fuck out of this place. I could put a nicer one there. We are getting statues everywhere. Everywhere I can stuff a statue in this place, I will do it. Like I have this whole area here. I don't need that many more cooktops. I think we have sufficient amount of cooktops without draining more power or using more logs and stuff. The only thing I could do is I could move these closer and I could put all of the... I could flatten that out, but I could definitely put like all of the, like statues along here and stuff. Like they do have to walk pretty far to get to these ones and stuff, but it's not that bad realistically. It slows it down a little bit. It does mean that at any given time, like what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish cooks in this area. Pex is coming in here to be 11, 12, maybe 13, 14 people coming in here to cook at once, which is really good because how many of these benches have I got? Not lights. I have 16 electric stoves and I got 8 fueled stoves. So yeah, most of them are actually in use at any given time. A couple of them don't have power at the moment. Ah, that's right, they don't have power designated. Okay, we solved the reason why those two. I love how sometimes it's the most simple shit and I just don't notice. I've disabled it at some point in time so that I could make them move the device and I've totally forgotten to come back and allow it. But that's okay. We worked it out. But yeah, as far as like stuff goes, I don't like how close my turrets are to these. Yeah, I definitely moved my turrets now that I'm looking at it. They were probably back here. But yeah, they've moved. Yes, everything in front of it and around it is susceptible to being hit. Big whoop. Like, it will just be a difficulty that happens every so often. How is everything else? So I also want to see these couple of plants that are like in the doorway at the back. I don't know if there was a third one there. There is. There's a rock. I don't want the rock. I want the plant behind it. I want them to be cut. The reason why I want them to be cut away is because I don't want there to be a plant there, because otherwise my people will harvest it and it'll get in the doorway. That's usually what happens at the back. It doesn't matter so much on the front as long as the back ones are clear. And I'm pretty sure the light... No, the light doesn't span that far. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the light doesn't span that far, but fucking okay. That's fine. Realistically, I should make these rounded. Who the hell is bleeding out here? Either way, we have so much food coming in. If I was just look at this one area, 1,500 rice. How are we going for medicine? Which, by the way, my people are not actually taking inside. I'm pretty sure we've got storage for that. I'm pretty sure we've got cold storage here for that. Let's just double check to make sure there's not an issue with that, because I'm not seeing any medical in here. My guess is that I took it out of it. I think it's manufactured? Yeah, medicine. Okay, yeah, obviously that's what I've done wrong, is I've taken that out there. It should be allowed in here, though. But... not. Okay, So that's why it's not coming in. Like I said, all it is it's just usually like one section I've like missed something. Hey, Mad Dog. How we doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright. How you doing? I don't know, just chilling with some RimWorld and stuff. Kind of recollecting how Christmas and stuff went. It was nice. You know? I just spent a little bit too long sitting on the couch and I've got a sore back and neck at the moment. But aside from that, everything's good. I'm also a little bit sleepy, to be honest, because last couple of days I've been going to sleep at night, which is when I'm usually awake. So, yeah. Week at the hospital. Oh no. For yourself, or like visiting people, or for work? Because I can't quite remember what you do. But you don't have to answer that, by the way. It's just me being fucking nosy. Hopefully everything's alright. I figured it might have been work. I was gonna say, I'm like, as far as like everything goes, I was hoping it's like the work category. But yeah, I guess around about holidays, you get some like pretty wild shit too. Also a lot of like people mingling with family and attacking families and like all sorts of shit. So yeah, I could imagine that being like busy